Hey everybody, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs on News Talk 790 KFYO and online at KFYO.com weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. A lot to talk about on the show today, including Bernie versus Hillary Clinton, their debate in Brooklyn last night. I'll also get into a few other topics. I have a few candidates on the show, and one of the big topics from yesterday, or at least a topic from yesterday, deals with the minimum wage. More protests have been scheduled. You know, this whole fight for the $15 an hour minimum wage, which is a really bad idea out there. Folks in California, in New York, whenever they eventually get to $15 an hour, they will see that it's a really bad idea. Here's my question. Why $15 an hour? Why not $20 an hour? Why not $25? Why not $50 an hour? Look, folks, minimum wage jobs were never meant to support a family of 3, 4, 5, 6, and you know, really be have that person be the sole breadwinner of the family. It was never meant for that. Most of your minimum wage jobs out there are entry-level jobs. Think flipping burgers, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's an entry-level job. A lot of people can do that. A lot of people can work cashier jobs. A lot of people can work those type of jobs that pay minimum wage. You have a $15 an hour minimum wage. It's going to bump everybody else up in pay, which, hey, in theory, in Magic World, that sounds great, but at the end of the day, you are going to be the one to suffer. Why? Well, it's not going to be the CEO. They're not going to eat that cost. The CEO is going to make other people eat that cost, whether that be in the form of layoffs, whether that be in the form of higher prices, which will affect everybody out there, including those on minimum wage. It just doesn't make sense economically. In a perfect world, maybe you would like to see $15 an hour as the minimum wage. I guess some people would. But hey, guess what? You have to deal with ramifications from it. We will see if we ever have a $15 an hour minimum wage across the board. You will see more layoffs, more people out of work, and oh, by the way, those who are struggling to get by will continue to struggle to get by. Look, you don't want to work a minimum wage job? Come up with new skills. Improve yourself a little bit. That doesn't mean you have to go to college. Doesn't mean you have to go to a 2-year university. Just learn some different skills and strive for more. That's really, look, I know it's making it sound a little bit easy, but in a way it is. You can't just have everything handed to you in life. Before long, I'm surprised we haven't heard more of a push about this, but before long, maybe you're going to hear people talk about how everyone just deserves a living wage, that everyone deserves $40,000 a year or $30,000 a year. They don't think about the ramifications that come from that here in the United States. It's something that you have to think about. I think you're going to start seeing ramifications in California and in New York. Eventually, here in a couple of years, we'll see that. Folks in Seattle and other places have already seen it with higher prices on menus, with people who have been laid off, with restaurants that haven't been able to make it. There are ramifications. If you want to raise the minimum wage up to $15 an hour, it's not going to be the most perfect thing in the world. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio, and don't forget, subscribe below to the KFYO YouTube page and let me know your thoughts below. Have a great day.